Hey Hunters, Lord here, back with yet another Sunbreak Title Update 5 set video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Amatsu Greatsword coupled with one of the new skills from Title Update 5 called Frenzied Bloodlust. This set gets you up to 4 wire bugs with the fastest possible cooldown timer, which allows you to nearly infinitely spam your Strongarm counter Silkbind. This set also requires no curious augments at all, so you should be able to build it relatively easily. I will preface this set by saying, I am not claiming that this is going to be the highest damage or most meta set, but I think it's a super fun way to use a brand new skill from the title update. I really do believe that that's half the fun of this game is trying new things, so that's really what I'm shooting for here. With that said, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Starting off, of course, we will be rocking the new Amatsu Greatsword, as I think it has the second highest raw in the game for Greatsword, but it starts in purple sharpness, meaning you don't have to go into 4 to 5 levels of handicraft, just like some of the other high raw options. You can, of course, use any greatsword that you prefer. This set will still work, just know you may be able to drop max might or some other crit skills, since I have built this out for 100% crit, and this greatsword starts with negative 25% affinity. We augment for max attack, and then use the last 2 slots for element because nothing else fits in 2 slots. If you wanted to, you can of course go for affinity, but we can easily counteract the negative affinity with our skills, so I wanted to see how high the base raw could get. I have the Wirebug Rampage deco in it because I was testing to see if it worked with the Frenzied Bloodlust Wirebug. However, unfortunately it does not. It only works with wirebugs you pick up in the wild, so you can really choose whatever Rampage deco you would like to go into your weapon. The helmet is going to be the Risen Kushala Glare, fitted with a Critical and Intrepid deco. All the handicraft decorations that you see in this set are my own personal choice, and you can feel free to swap those out for any other skill that you prefer. The chest comes from Risen Tiastra. You're going to fit in 2 attack decos here. The arms, waist, and legs are all from Risen Shaguru Magala, new in Title Update 5, since we're looking to use the Frenzied Bloodlust to get hella wirebugs. In the arms, you'll add a Guardian and the second Intrepid deco. In the waist, you'll slot in a Guardian Plus and Mighty Jewel. Then in the legs, you'll need an Expert Plus and a Cornerstone. Again, handicraft is optional and my own personal choice here. Now as far as charms go, we have tons of new melding options with Title Update 5, so your mileage may vary, and it will also depend heavily on your greatsword. If you don't opt for the Amatsu Greatsword, you don't need any max might at all. You can even drop the level 2 deco that I showed you in the waist. But if you do opt for the Amatsu Greatsword and you're building out exactly as I'm showing you, you'll need either Max Might 2 with 2 level 2 slots or Crit Boost 2 with 2 level 2 slots. The charm that I'm showcasing you guys is Crit Boost 2, Blood Right 2 with 2 2-1 slots. I got this by melding specifically for Crit Boost in the Cyclist melding. You can get lucky and get Crit Boost 2 and great skills from the Vigor melding, but literally every talisman that you craft with Cyclist for Crit Boost will have at least Crit Boost 2. You'll also want to find somewhere to fit in a Shockproof Jewel, as that pretty much has overtaken Flinch Free now here in Title Update 5. If you have to, you can drop either a single level of Intrepid Heart or the 1 Defiance deco that we had, as you'll be able to Curious Augment for those anyway. So now that we've had a good look at the set, here's your skills before any augments and without any other weapon slots and decorations added. We're going to start out with Attack Boost 5 and Crit Eye level 5. Then we're going to have Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit, Max Might, Offensive Guard, Wirebug Whisper, Bloodlust, and Frenzied Bloodlust all at level 3, then 2 levels of Intrepid Heart, and finally 1 level to each of the following: Defiance, Wind Mantle, Powder Mantle, Strife, and Shock Absorber. Now here's how we can reach 100% crit pretty easily, even with all the negative affinity that this greatsword comes with. Our 5 levels of Crit Eye give us plus 25% crit, which immediately negates the weapon's negative affinity. We then get 25% from Bloodlust, 30% from Max Might, and 50% from hitting weak spots due to Weakness Exploit, which gives us 105% affinity on all weak spots after you've cleared the Frenzy. Now the real kicker for this set comes from the insane amount of wirebugs and wirebug recovery that we get. If you pick up a wirebug off the ground and then clear the Frenzy, you can have 4 wirebugs at once. After using a single Strongarm counter, Wind Mantle level 1 will give you a 10% faster recovery until you sheath your weapon, and Wirebug Whisper 3 gives us 15% faster cooldown too, meaning we can basically do non-stop Strongarm counters for the 90 seconds that extra wirebug is up. Again, I wasn't going for a giga damage meta breaker set here. but I wanted a really fun way to use new skills, and I think this set is just perfect for that. Now, as far as curious augments go, if you've been around on the channel, you know I always advocate for going for slots, or if you get a curious roll for something that we already used as a decoration, definitely keep it and free up that deco slot so you can slot in whatever skills you want. But if you need something to add with augments or your secondary charm skills, you can look to add wind mantles level 2 to 3. Now again, these are diminishing returns. You can definitely add more if you want, but it's kind of lower tier. Trying to get our attack boost to level 7 is going to be really big. You can try to add focus level 3. That will help charge attacks if you're not using Strongarm stance. You could definitely opt for Charge Master to improve your elemental matchups. Getting some levels of Blood Right to help regain HP back is always going to be nice. Quick Sheath definitely can't hurt, although you don't really want to sheath while you have the Frenzy Wirebug up, as you'll lose it almost instantly. And then you can really add any other quality of life skills that you prefer. So that's really all I've got for this set, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this set down in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like to show your support for the video and the channel. If you're new here, new to Monster Hunter, or if you find yourself coming back on the regular, I do ask that you consider subscribing to the channel for more Monster Hunter content just like this. I'm going to be doing my best to craft tons of new sets utilizing all the new weapons and armor from this update, so if that's something that interests you, consider turning on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a good day, and happy hunting.